Hello, learners. I am Parikshit, and welcome to this very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. This is the habit building series, Arithmetic, episode 4. Remember, I've started the series, a series where every day we are solving brilliant arithmetic questions, questions which don't need prior knowledge, which don't need formula, but what it needs is definitely presence of mind, and these are questions which are tricky. So definitely some logic. So let's get started. Okay, quick note. We in Unacademy have the scholarship test on April 23rd, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So if you're someone who want to test yourself and gauge where you stand in the competition today, this test is meant for you. Also, the good part is this test has rewards and scholarship worth 1 crore, right? So definitely do register for this test. Okay. And a quick note to my learners. Unacademy, I have started a comprehensive course on algebra, basics to advance, right? Timings are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And 100% of your syllabus will be covered, not in the conventional way, but in my way. And what is my way? My way is a way where I use only logic and common sense to solve each and every question in algebra using shortcuts. So if you want to learn it and master algebra, make sure you are part of the super exciting course on Unacademy Plus. And if you have not subscribed to Plus yet, then remember the magical code that you need to use to subscribe is Parikshit Live, because this is the code that will get you maximum discounts as well as free mentorship on Plus. Okay, chalo, let's get started. Let's get started. We'll come back to our timings, YouTube timings 5:30 to 5:50 p.m. daily, and special class timings 10 to 10:30 p.m. free classes on the Unacademy web. Okay, let's start. First question on your screen. Let's start. Three people, A, B, and C, have certain number of chocolates with each of them. The number of chocolates with B is 20% more than that with A, which in third is two-thirds of that of C. So what is it saying? Please don't read the entire thing. It's going to take a lot of time. As and when you read one or two lines, take a note of the data, right? So here we are being told that there are three people, A, B, and C, correct? And then they are saying B has 20% more chocolates compared to A. So let's consider A. Let's take any number. Any number that you want, you can always assume, right? And I love to assume numbers. I take generally 100 because 100 is easy to calculate. And they are saying B is 20% more than A. So B is going to be plus 20. So B is going to be 120. Yes? Okay. Which in turn, now which is a relative pronoun. Yes, I'm not your English teacher, but still, which, the words which, these relative pronouns always refer to the letters just before it. So it's referring to A. So A in turn is two-thirds that of C. So A in turn is two-thirds that of C. So what does it mean? It means if C is X, I don't know how much is C, I don't know how much is C, but if C is X, you know what? A in turn is two-thirds of C. So A is gonna be two-thirds of C. So A is gonna be two-thirds X. And as per our question, can I say A is 2 by 3x? And you know what? A in our case, we have assumed it to be 100. So can I say X will be equal to 15 to 3, 150. X in our case is going to be 15 to 3, 150. So I calculated the value of X and I can use that value for C. I can use that value for C. Yes? Okay. Next. If the number of chocolates with B is less than the total number of chocolates with A and C together by X person, what is the value of X? So they are asking how much is B less than X? Okay, what percentage is B less than X? So less than A and C together, right? So they are saying B is less than A and C together by X person. So how do you calculate? Can I say how much is B less? How much is B less than A plus C? B less than A plus C, right? Together. So how much is B less than A plus C? Can you do the calculation? So first figure out how much is A plus C. That's nothing but A plus C minus B. A plus C minus B. So A plus C is 100 plus 150 minus B. B is 120. So can I say B is how much less than A plus C? B is 130 less than A plus C. You have to express 130 as a percentage, right? You have to express 130 as a percentage. So how are you going to express 130 as a percentage? So divided by the comparison value. Divided by, they are asking you comparison value. Comparison value. 130 divided by comparison value. Because if you have to express it per percentage, it's always something divided by something. So 130, they are asking you to compare. Compare with what? They are using the word less than. Less than what? A and C together. A and C together. So they are asking you to compare with A and C. A plus C. So how much is A plus C? A plus C is 100 plus 150. A plus C is 100 plus 150. Yes? So can I say this is equal to 130 divided by 250? 130 divided by 250. Now think about it. I don't want to do the entire calculations. 250 का अगर 50% होता, 250 का अगर 50% होगा तो it would be 125. 250 का 50% होगा तो it would be 125, and we have 130, which is slightly greater than 50%. So obviously your answer is option D. Obviously your answer is option D. Any doubt in this? Any doubt? This is a question picked up from a mock paper. This has come in the last year, one of the mocks. So yeah, I picked up from there. It's a brilliant question to revise percentages. No prior knowledge needed. Any doubt? I am looking at my YouTube comments and I see Ria giving me 52 as the answer. Super awesome, Ria. Perfect. Chalo, let's go to the next one. Let's target the next one. Okay. Number 2 on your screen. In a country ABC, in the year 2015, the prices of petrol increased by 33.3%. So 33 point, right? This is 33.3% in the first quarter. Increased by 25% in the second quarter. Fell by 16.2% in the third quarter, and then again fell by X% in the fourth quarter. Okay, again, as I said, don't read the entire paragraph, right? So as and when I read something, I'm going to start. So initially they are saying prices increased by 33.3%. So 33.3% is nothing but 1/3. And you know my way of solving. My way of solving is I assume values. Should I assume 100? Probably not. Why? Because I would want to have a number which is divisible by 3. Why? 33.3 is nothing but 1/3. So I would love to assume a number which is divisible by 3. So instead of 100, which is not divisible by 3, let's assume some other number, maybe 90, maybe 90. So I will say, let's assume 90 initially. So what happened? 1/3 increase. First, it is increasing by 1/3. So 1/3 means, can I say 1/3 of 90? So 1/3 of 90 is 30. 1/3 of 90 is 30. So it increases by 30, meaning 90 has become 120. Yes? Next, increase by 25% in the second quarter. 25% is what? 25 by 100, 1/4. So next, it increases by 1/4. 25 by 100 is 1/4, and 1/4 of 120 means it has increased by 30. Increased by 30, so it became 150. Next, fell by 16.2% in the third quarter. 16.2%. So let's make a quick calculation of that. What is 16.2%? Do we know that? 16.2%, if you think about it, 16.2% is 16 into 3, 48, 48 plus 2, 50, 50/3%. And percent means out of 100. So obviously to remove the percent side, you are gonna divide by 100. You are gonna divide by 100. 50 by, it's not 500, sorry, 50/300. 50/300, right? So you are rather gonna take this as 50/300. So it's basically 1/6. 1/6. So next they are saying what happened? It fell by 1 by 6 in the third quarter. 1 by 6. So 1 by 6 of 150 is equal to how much? 230, 25. 25, right? So it is fell, matlab minus. This is minus. So it will become 125. Correct? And then again fell by X% in the fourth quarter. After that, it fell by X%. How much is X? I don't know how much is X. It fell by X%. So minus X%. Okay. If the price of petrol at the end of the fourth quarter was the same as what was at the beginning of the first quarter, Achha, prices at the end is the same as the price at the start. So price at the start was 90. So prices at the end will also become equal to 90. Also become equal to 90. Right? They are asking, what is the value of X? Simple. What is the value of X? Now think about it. How do you calculate X? How do you calculate X? It's the percentage decrease. It's the percentage decrease. So X in terms of number, right? How much is X? X as an absolute value. X. So X% I have to calculate. So how will you calculate X%? So what is the decrease? 125 minus 90 is the decrease. So how much is the decrease? Decrease is 125 minus 90, 35. But we have to express it in terms of percentage. So percentage is always numerator divided by the denominator. What is the denominator? Denominator is the comparison value. Comparison value. So when I say comparison value, obviously in our case, the decrease is happening on 125. The decrease is happening on 125. Will you agree? The decrease is happening on 125. So can I say 35 divided by 125 will be your answer. Obviously, to get your answer in percentage, you will multiply with 100. So 25 fours are 25 fives are. 5 ones are 5 sevens are. So 7 into 4, 28. And that's your answer. That's your answer. Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this? Any doubt on this? Looking at my YouTube comments, any doubt on this? Are we clear on this? Clear? Is it all okay? Any doubt on this? So you don't need any prior knowledge, right? You assume a number and get the value. That's what I teach in my classes. Just assume a number and get the answer, right? Ishika is saying yes. Super awesome. Let's go to the third one. Okay, third one. This is question number 3 on your screen. Question number 3 on your screen. Okay. Pinky started from her house to her office at 8 a.m. and covered a certain distance by 9 a.m. After traveling a further 75% of the distance, she found that she had covered 75% of the total distance. So looks like this question is from the chapter on time, speed, and distance. Speed, distance, and time. Okay. So again, you know my way of solving. I love to assume numbers, right? They are using the number 75%. So obviously 75% is 3 by 4. 75% is 3 by 4. So remember, whenever you are assuming numbers, you probably want to assume a number which is a multiple of 4, which will be divisible by 4, right? In that case, calculations will become easy. Fine. Let's start. Let's start. So they are saying Pinky starts from her house to her office at 8 a.m. So let's say this is her house and she starts at 8 a.m. and covers a certain distance by 9 a.m. So let's say she covers a certain distance. I don't know what's that distance by 9 a.m. After traveling a further 75% of that distance, 75% of that distance. So from now, she wants to cover 75% of the distance she had covered. Okay, now think about it. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Let's assume some number. What is the distance? I don't know what's the distance. Let's assume. How much you want to assume? Probably you want to assume a number which is divisible by 4. Why? In that case, 75 by 100 is 3 by 4. So let's say this distance is 4 kilometers, because if you assume a number which is divisible by 4, calculations will become easy. Now they are saying after traveling another 75% of that distance, 75%. So 75% is nothing but 75 by 100 of the original 4 kilometers is nothing but 3 kilometers, is nothing but 3 kilometers, right? So after traveling another 3 kilometers or 75% of the previous distance, she finds that she had covered 75% of the total distance. Oh, at this point, this lady finds that she has covered 75% of the total distance. So up till here is 75% of total distance. Total distance. Meaning, can I say total distance at this point, if you are able to visualize, total percent of total distance is this much. So 25% will be how much? So think about it, it's super easy. 75% corresponds to 7 kilometers. Can you see? 75% of the total distance corresponds to 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3, 7 kilometers. So 25% of the total distance will become equal to one third of this. 75% and 25%, one third, right? 25% will become one third of this, matlab 7 by 3 kilometers. Meaning this distance will be 7 by 3 kilometers. Are you with me on this? 75% of the total, right? So 75% is 7 kilometers. So 25% will be one third of that. So 7 by 3. What part of the total distance did she covered by 10 a.m.? What part of the total distance did she cover by 10 a.m.? So what do we need? Distance covered till 10 a.m. Distance covered, okay, covered till 10 a.m. divided by total distance. Distance covered till 10 a.m. divided by total distance is all that I need to find. What is the total distance? Do we know? Yes, we know. How much is the total distance? Add it. 4 plus 3 plus 7 by 3 is the total distance. How much is the distance covered till 10 a.m.? Remember, distance covered from 8 to 9 a.m. is 4 kilometers. Distance covered between 8 to 9 a.m. is 4 kilometers. So can I say 9 to 10 also will be 4 kilometers? It's the same speed, right? 8 to 9 a.m. I travel 4 kilometers. So if my speed hasn't changed, 9 to 10 also I'm going to cover another 4 kilometers. Common sense. Don't you think? 8 to 9, 1 hour I covered 4 kilometers. So another 1 hour I'll cover another 4 kilometers. So distance covered till 10 a.m. will be 4 plus 4. You are done. You have got your answer. So this is going to be equal to 8. 8 divided by 7 plus 7 by 3. So this is becoming equal to 8 divided by 21 plus 7 divided by 3. So this becomes equal to 8 into 3 ऊपर चला जाएगा 24 by 28. So 4 6s are 4 7s are. Answer is 6 by 7. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant sum. These are sums that you will not get in your books because they don't think so much, right? But yeah, if you practice, these are the type of questions they come. It's not difficult. Is it difficult? Is it conceptual? That's important. Do you require some concepts? Do you require some logic? Absolutely. You don't need any formula. Logic is all that matters here. Answer is 6 by 7. Are you clear on this? Are you clear on this? Take a look. I'm looking at, okay. Ishika is asking, sir, how distance till 8 a.m. is 8? Okay, again, let's repeat that. Someone has a doubt. So let's quickly repeat that, okay? Yes. Do you understand that between 8 to 9 a.m., 8 to 9 a.m. distance is 4 kilometers? Will you agree? 8 to 9 a.m. is there from our figure. Yes, remember? Likha hua hai ki this part 8 to 9 a.m. is 4 kilometers. The question is saying the speed hasn't changed. The person moves at the same speed only. Otherwise, they would have mentioned speed had changed. So can I say if 1 hour 8 to 9 a.m. is 4 kilometers, then 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. will also be 4 kilometers. Don't you agree? 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. will also be 4 kilometers. 9 to 10 a.m. is another hour. So that will also be 4 kilometers if the speed hasn't changed. So can I say 8 to 10 a.m. will be 8 kilometers? Will be 8 kilometers. Ria, if you assume any other number, any number you on the planet you assume, will the answer change? No. Will the answer change? No, right? Answer the same ही रहेगा. Last question. I assume 90. If you assume 1,66,433.22, do you think your answer will change? No. answer will still remain the same, irrespective of what you assume, right? So because it's a fraction, at the end of the day, we are looking at a fraction, something divided by something. If you take some other number, you'll get the same answer. The only thing is calculations will become a bit this thing, right? Complex. But otherwise, answers will not change. Why will the answer change? It will still remain the same. Go ahead and assume any number. The only thing you remember is if you are looking at 75%, 75 by 100 is 3 by 4. So probably assume a number divisible by 4. 400, 40, 8, 12, any number, but divisible by 4 will make your life easy. Make sense? Okay. Got it. Super awesome. Perfect. And yes, a quick note. This was a short class. And yeah, Raat ko 10 p.m. is our class on LRDI. Remember, every night we solve one super amazing LRDI caselet. So don't forget to join me live there. And a reminder, today is last day. It's April 14 to avail a flat 20% discount on Unacademy subscription. The last day. So if you think you want to join Unacademy Plus, do join before 11 by 11:59 p.m. tonight and use this code Parikshit Live because it'll get you 20% discount for the next few hours. And Bay, this is the only and only code available on Unacademy, which will get you free mentorship from my side. Yes, and remember my side, my way of teaching. No formulas, logic and common sense rocks. Okay, hope you learned something new. Hope you enjoyed the session. If you have enjoyed the session, do hit the like button. And I'm going to see you in my next class. Bye.